Hello, welcome to Food Basket. For preparing good dosa, appam, we need to have a tawa which is well seasoned. In today's video, we'll see how to season and maintain a dosa tawa. This is the dosa tawa I use. This is an iron tawa. Because the dosa are prepared one after the other, the tawa has to be on the flame for a long time. Hence, an iron tawa is better than a non-stick tawa. If you are looking to buy an iron tawa, buy a heavy tawa. It will retain the heat for a longer time. When using an iron tawa, we need to keep it always seasoned. A non-stick tawa does not require any seasoning. This is a seasoned tawa. We are going to use it now. Sometimes there may be a little dust on the tawa. I have washed it with a little liquid dishwash, sponge and water. Let us keep the tawa on the flame. The tawa is hot now. We can feel the heat when we keep our palm above the tawa. Let us apply a little oil. We may need to apply a lot of oil before preparing the first dosa or first appam. Let us pour a little of the dosa batter. When preparing dosas, we must pour sufficient oil. Also, when preparing dosas, we must keep a bowl with a little water handy. We must dip the spatula in the water and then use it for removing the dosas. This way, the dosas will come off the tawa easily. Sometimes once we remove the dosa or appam from the tawa, there may be a little batter sticking to the tawa. We can remove it carefully using a spatula. Sometimes a lot of batter particles may be sticking to the tawa. If so, we can pour a little oil, then use half of an onion or a piece of cloth or a piece of tissue paper and wipe the tawa. Let us apply oil again. Let us pour the batter for the next dosa. Sometimes once we pour the batter, it becomes impossible to spread it. This means the tawa is very hot. We must reduce the flame. Sometimes the initial one or two dosas may not come off properly, but then it will become alright. Sometimes there may be too much batter sticking to the tawa. Even after dipping the spatula in the water, we may not be able to remove it. In that case, the tawa has to be seasoned. We must turn off the gas. Once the tawa has cooled completely, we must remove the stuck batter using a spatula. We must then wash the tawa using a little liquid dishwash, a sponge and a little water. Then we need to season it again. The next day, we must try to prepare dosas again. Once we do this 2-3 times, the tawa will become seasoned. The more we use the dosa tawa, the more seasoned it will be. However, we should use a different tawa for preparing chapattis. This tawa must be used exclusively for preparing dosa and appam. Today's use of the tawa is over. Let us turn off the gas. Let the tawa cool completely. Then let us wash it with a little liquid dishwash, sponge and water. Let us wipe the tawa dry using a towel. Now let us season the tawa. We need to apply oil on both sides. This is the back side of the tawa. Let us apply a little oil. Now I have turned the tawa. Let us apply a little oil on the top surface also. I have applied oil on both sides of the tawa. On the back side of the tawa, we need to apply very little oil. Let us keep the tawa on the flame. Let us reduce the flame to low. Let us leave it on the reduced flame for 5 minutes. Five minutes are over. The tawa is very hot now. Let us turn off the gas. Let us leave the tawa on the stove itself. The tawa has cooled completely. Now let us move it and keep it. I have placed it on a small piece of cardboard at a corner of the countertop. We should not store the tawa in a closed cupboard or put it in a plastic cover. It is best to keep it in an airy place. Now we have seen how to season a dosa tawa or appam tawa and how to store it. Hope you like the video. Definitely try it out. Send me your feedback. Thank you. Come again. Goodbye.